Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video we're going to be doing part 2 of the fall decorate with me here in our new house. I'm so excited today because I've got this brand new piece of furniture that I have never decorated before. This is a beautiful console table purchased from World Market. I've had my eye on this since we moved in. It's just been a want, not a need. So I needed to wait on it, but I was so excited that we finally snagged this piece, especially before the holidays, because it's going to be a great place to decorate as well as a wonderful place to hold food for Thanksgiving. So very excited. Here's a look at the items we're going to be using today to decorate. If you're interested in learning more about where any of these items came from, you can check out my fall decor haul. I will have that linked for you down in the description box. That goes through where all of these items came from. And if there's new items that I've gotten along the way that I didn't have in that video, like this pumpkin pillow here, I'll make sure to tell you as we go along. We're going to get started by working on this bottom shelf here on the console table. I've got that basket there that my daughter's boyfriend's mom gave to me as a housewarming gift when we moved in. And I'm putting in this beautiful orange blanket that I purchased in the Target dollar section just to bring in some color and some coziness here. Love the color that it brings. And then we're also going to add in that Hey There pumpkin pillow, again from Target in the dollar section. I picked up that pillow. It was $5, and just taking off the tags. And like I said, I picked that up at Target. I loved the font on this pillow, just absolutely adorable. Next up, I'm bringing in this home sign that I purchased at Michael's earlier this year, as well as this really beautiful pothos plant that I had in the window. On the other side here, I'm bringing in this yellow pillow that was on my sofa, along with this wire basket that I picked up at Home Goods, and a couple of these really great pumpkins that I purchased in the Target dollar section. Finally, to complete this little section, I'm bringing in this pumpkin here from Michael's that says grateful. And now we're going to move on to the top. So we're starting over here in the corner with these beautiful faux florals that I picked up at Michael's. And the galvanized picture there is from Walmart. It used to hang in my entryway. And I'm just going to put these here. I wanted something that was going to bring in a little bit of height. And I loved the galvanized picture. I thought that was great for the fall. And I'm putting both of the florals in here. I'm kind of just layering them one inside of the other. That is my best tip when you're using faux florals. Just kind of put them together like one on top of the other, and they will blend really nicely. Next up, I'm bringing over this miniature dough bowl here that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. I actually snagged this bad boy on the spring clearance for 90% off. It was super affordable. And I've got these great little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, and they're burlap, and I got them in all 3 colors. And I just thought they were absolutely beautiful, and they looked so pretty in the dough bowl, and I love the color that they bring. So I'm just kind of fidgeting with them, trying to get them to blend nicely and figuring out where they're going to go. But I knew I needed to bring in a third item. I just didn't know what that was going to be. So we'll come back to this area here in a moment. On the other side of the table, I was so excited to finally have a place to put this lamp. I had purchased this lamp at the Salvation Army and painted it this beautiful green. I mixed the paint with the baking soda to make it that really fun texture, and then I bought a new lampshade. I'm bringing over that sweet little sign from Michael's, as well as the pumpkin candle. And finally, we're going to round out the area with a plant. This beautiful pot I got at Target, and inside of it is a pothos plant that I recently propagated. Coming back over to the other side, I grabbed this vase that I picked up in the Target dollar section on clearance. So it was normally $5 and I snagged it for $2.50. I actually got 2 of them. This is the one I was considering painting the white into a different color. I still am, but I haven't done it yet. And I have these other faux florals here from Michael's. They're these really pretty daisies. And I'm adding them into this little vase. Now, I know that the folded florals don't look the best. However, once they're in there, you don't really notice, but I didn't want to cut them off because I might want to use them in a different area next year, and I would hate for them to be cut really short. So I know it looks funky from here, but trust me, you don't even notice. Like it blends in, and it's not something I ever notice now. So love how that turned out. The last touch that we're going to add to the new console table is this beautiful white pumpkin bunting that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I believe it was Hobby Lobby, or was it Michael's? I think it was Hobby Lobby, and I'm just tucking it into the drawers. So this console table has these beautiful like hideaway drawers there. I love that they don't have any hardware. You really don't even know they're there unless you're looking for them. So that makes it really easy to just kind of tuck decor in here. I have a feeling I'll always have some kind of seasonal bunting on this console table. I just love it. So just tucking that in to get it right where I want it. You just kind of have to fidget with it for a little while, and I loved the texture that it brought and the beautiful white color. So pretty. And then finally, I'm just adding in some coasters. These coasters I had picked up at Home Goods for outside on my deck. And the purpose of the console table is for the light as well as a place to put drinks and things. So wanted to make sure there were something for, protection of the console table. So moving over to the new decorative wall that we added, I decided to put that beautiful new basket over here on this wall. I had spoken to Danny about hanging it on the pantry, which I still think I'm going to. We're just trying to figure out how to effectively get it over there, and it's really heavy, so I have to figure out how I want to hang it. I think I'm going to have to put some kind of nail or something into the door, so we'll see. It's going to have to be more of a permanent thing, so until then, this is where I decided to put it, and I'm using these beautiful florals. These are paper florals from Michael's. I talked about these before. When I purchased these were not on sale, but I could not say no to them. They were so beautiful, and I am so thankful that I got them because I love this touch that they bring, and I think they're not only good for fall, but I think they'd actually be really beautiful in the spring too. So we will see. Now this bunting here is from Michael's. I loved this when I bought it. I thought it was so cute with the little pumpkin spice coffees and the little pies. And this is where I decided to hang it. But to be honest with you, it just looked way too busy. And it does go up here in this video, but it does come back down. It was just not the right, it wasn't the right look. It just was a little bit too busy over here. So it's here for now, but later on in the video, you'll see a final shot of the living room, and it does come down. next up, we're going to start working on the shelf. Now, my goal for the shelf was just to kind of add in a little bit of color, and the easiest way to do that was to tie in these sweet little pumpkins. Now, I have just been picking these up at Target every time I go. If they had them in the colors that I liked and in the small little pumpkins, I would just snag a couple. So that's why I'm walking around with that bag. It's like a bag of Easter eggs. It's just a bag of pumpkins. So I wasn't sure exactly where I wanted them, but I just wanted to kind of spread them out, add a little bit of color. And I ended up bringing over a couple of other decor pieces, like that sweet little tiny mug over there, that copper mug, but that ends up moving. So really the only thing that stays over here are the pumpkins. I saw this sweet little wooden hook at Hobby Lobby. It says autumn and it's in the shape of a leaf. I thought it was really pretty. So I snagged it and decided to hang it here on the basket. Just thought it added a sweet little touch, and this wall is finished, and I love the way this brings warmth and another element of design to the living room. The next area in my living room that we're going to work on is this little vignette that we have over on the floor. Now, I have been going back and forth about whether or not I want to put a chair over here. I thought I wanted a big sofa chair, but this is also where we put our Christmas tree. So where would the sofa chair go then? So I don't know what we're going to do, but probably not a chair. We'll see. Moving into the living room a little bit more, we're just going to throw in some of these throw pillows that I purchased. That one there that I'm using is from Home Goods. I think they both are from Home Goods. That's right. And these are everybody's new favorite blankets, especially this one that I've got here. It's so soft. Everybody fights over it. So definitely love the new throw blankets. And here is the final look of the living room. This is actually a shot from later on in the day. As you can see, the blankets have been moved and the bunting is down. So like I mentioned, that was going to come down. It finally did. And there's my sweet Luna. She was helping me decorate as usual. Moving into the entryway, we're going to get started on this table that I have here that has my tiered tray and everything. We're going to start by removing some of the current decor so that we can switch things up a little bit. I do end up bringing some of those pieces back, but for now we're just going to take away most of the things and we'll figure it out from there. So I'm bringing back that white vase. That vase is from Walmart. And then I have this harvest bouquet that I purchased 100 years ago. This has been with me from Las Vegas. I've had this forever. And we are going to start with this, but it doesn't stay this way. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to start by removing some of the items from the tiered tray. I don't take everything away. Some things I decide to reuse, but I take a lot of it away. So we're going to start in the lower section. I'm bringing in that sweet little galvanized tin there. That's from Michael's. I also bring in this tiny little ladder from Hobby Lobby, as well as this tiny little mug from Hobby Lobby that was just so cute. And you're gonna see me moving stuff around a lot. I try it, I move it, I try it again, and that is my best suggestion for you when you're working with a tiered tray, really any kind of decor. Just try something out. If you don't like it, move it around. So I brought in that little cupcake stand to hold up that little mug. I wanted it to be seen. I didn't want it to get lost in the tray. And then I'm bringing in that wooden pumpkin, which is from the Dollar Tree. And I purchased that bag of white pumpkins that I just showed you from Hobby Lobby. That's what I brought down there in the bottom. And then another little orange pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. Moving to the top section here, I start by switching out the fake florals in that little pitcher. That pitcher is actually from IKEA. And I had these little sweet yellow florals from Michael's. So popping those in there. That plant there next to it is that beautiful Hoya. That's a gift from my neighbor, who is another houseplant enthusiast. So she gave that to me. And that little wooden woven ball there is from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to kind of play with the florals here for a minute to get them just right. And then we're going to move things around just a little bit. I've got this super cute bunting in the shape of pumpkin pie. This is from Michael's and it's so cute. I'm using some double-sided tape to just stick it to the inside of the top tier. And it's actually designed to go on your tiered tray. So I had never seen this before. My mom actually found it while she was here. I was so thankful. It was so cute and I absolutely adore it. So adorable on the tiered tray. And now we're just going to start moving stuff around. So I do a lot of moving around of items on the tiered tray. I wasn't sure how I wanted them, but I wanted things to feel full. And I am a maximist, so not a minimalist. I definitely like more is more. So you're going to see me put a lot of decor on this tray, and I absolutely love how it turns out in the end. So stay tuned. I promise it will all come together. Coming back over to this bouquet here, it really needed color. It was way too bland with just the browns and the oranges. So I'm pulling in this faux eucalyptus that I had in the guest room, and I'm adding this in here again, doing that layering. So I put in the eucalyptus first, and then I layered the harvest bouquet on top of it, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Just needed that extra bit of green. This autumn harvest sign is from Target in the dollar section, and now I'm just bringing in this basket. I have had this basket forever. It's what I used to put my fruit in when we lived in Las Vegas. It was out on my counter, and now it's going to be where I put all these adorable pumpkins. These, again, like I said, are from Hobby Lobby, and we're going to just toss in a few of these orange ones here from Target just to bring in a little bit more color, and I thought this was really sweet. Looked like a harvest. This is what I got while I was out picking pumpkins. We're going to bring in that sweet little tricycle. This was a Target Dollar Spot find as well. And I've got that beautiful plant there that is a real plant. So just kind of moving it around there. And I had also picked up this beautiful pick from Michael's, and we're going to put that in the plant. I loved the plaid on that pumpkin there. I thought it was so cute. And while I saw that plaid, it made me think about another piece of decor that I had picked up from Michael's, and it was a sweet little sign that had plaid around the corners. You'll see me grab it here in just a second. I also picked up this wooden pumpkin from Michael's with the letter C for our last name, and I thought it was really, really cute. And then I decided to grab this other sweet little sign, but it doesn't end up staying. It just felt a little too crowded, so that ends up finding another home. But I did leave the C with the pumpkin. It was just so cute. And then there on the tiered tray, you're going to see me move around that top sign to bring in the little sign with more of the plaid. But it wasn't enough color up there. So I do end up moving that down to the bottom by the tricycle and just totally filled up that space. And I felt like the entry table was finally complete. Next up is this sweet little basket that I have hanging over by our where we hang our keys right here in the entryway. Again, I'm just adding in some faux eucalyptus and a pumpkin pick. This pick is from the Dollar Tree. It's so cute. It's like a knitted pumpkin. And that's it for that area there. It's just so very sweet. Working our way around the entryway, we're going to come over here to the front door, and I'm taking down that magnolia wreath that I got on Amazon, and I'm replacing it with this beautiful white pumpkin wreath that I purchased at Michael's. I actually picked this up last year at the end of the season and got it for a super discount. It's like 70% off. I got it for a steal, like $15. And it's a really nice wreath. So love how that turned out. And then I'm also just going to sneak into the laundry room and grab this leaf decor that I also purchased at Michael's. And we're going to hang this here on my entryway hooks. final stop today is the powder room here in the front of my house. We're just going to add a couple of touches of fall in here, and we're going to start with the shelves. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do in here, but I did bring in this wooden pumpkin that I purchased at TJ Maxx, I believe. Might have been Home Goods. And I thought it looked nice, but I felt like I needed a little bit more color in here. So I went back out to what I had and decided to grab that other fall picture that I had tried to put on the entryway table with the sweet truck, and decided to just put it up here. I felt like it brought in a good, pretty warmth, and I wanted it to be seen, so I swapped it with the pumpkin, and now every time we go in there to use the restroom, it's right there at eye level, and I love the way it looks. I love where we put that. And that pothos is doing so well, even though it only gets a little bit of sun once or twice a month. So don't think you can't put a pothos in a place that doesn't have a window. Now I'm bringing in these metal pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I loved them. One is copper, one's a little bit more of a rose gold, and I just think they're so pretty. I love that warm metal look. Moving over to the sink, I'm just bringing out a new soap, getting rid of the pineapple mango. Not really appropriate for the fall. This one here has a really nice kind of powdery scent to it. I purchased these at Home Goods. I did grab it because of the color, but the smell is delicious. And then I'm also bringing in another one of those faux wood pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to move over to this tiny little tiered tray that I got at Target a few months back, and actually a lot of months back. I think I got that like back in March maybe. And I'm replacing the bottom towel with a warmer towel in this pretty taupe color. And then I'm putting in that vanilla pumpkin bar of soap and another one of those faux wood pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. My friends, brings us to the end of this second fall decorate video. I hope that you found some motivation in this video, found some warm and cozy, inviting decorating ideas. I am loving decorating for the seasons in our new home, and I absolutely love that new console table and the warmth that it brings. Having that lamp there behind the couch has been lovely at night, and I absolutely love it. It's just perfect for this space. Even Luna agrees. She loves that new blanket. As you can see, she is all snuggled up there. So thank you, my friends, for watching today, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.